We are broadcasting live through www.talk Black Live Radio, the radio station that has your voice in mind, and it's such a great honor and a pleasure to be able to be with you. We finally found a way to, we discovered how to be able to properly record and also keep our voice and signals high and clear through our MP3 stream. We will be discussing some very important issues that you have not heard anywhere else, and we were really shocked and very disappointed in the news media for not exposing what is actually going on right before your face, and we're not saying anything. We're talking about the black community as we see what's going on now with the Native American Indians right now. They're trying to protect their waters, but here we need to look at protecting our very existence. When you start looking at 30 states within the federal government that is literally have already reached the achieved petition signatures that is required, and it's sitting up on the disk, so that they're talking about these states want to secede from the federal government. But what it is that what I'm disappointed about is that the black so-called Negro media has failed to even discuss this. I'm the only one in the United States of all the black media to even discussing this issue about what is going to happen to us when it comes down to the state with the secessionist movement. Justice Scalia recently made some statements regarding the rights of states being able to secede the federal government and whether or not what the constitutionality of that right is, or that a case like that should even be brought before the Supreme Court. Regarding what the state rights are versus the federal rights. And this issue has been around since the Civil War. As a matter of fact, the issue was about state rights versus it says versus the state right versus the federal government. So each state is considered to be a salvage state in regards to it really being looked upon in layman's terms as actually a separate nation of its own. So when you got 30 states that has already achieved the goal of getting the required signatures to enact what is called a constitutional congressional convention to be able to separate from the federal government outside of the act two-thirds votes of Congress. This is something to think about in terms of what they can do in terms of modifying the Constitution. So here's we got a lot of things that we need to look at. But I'm asking right now, have you heard anyone literally come to us and say, hey, look, black folks, we got 30 states right now, it's already getting ready to secede. What do you black folks, what are some of you Negroes, what's on your mind? Do you have anything, you have any questions regarding that? But yet we got Osama Elijah Muhammad, who was insightful enough to see 100 years ahead to this very moment and to this very hour of what we are faced with in 2017. Outside of the Negroes who kept wanting to see us to integrate with these integrationists, when white folks is telling you up front that we don't want to integrate with you, we want to separate from you, and yet those black who are really blacks, that people, intellectuals, that and actually what the Osama Elijah Muhammad said is the actual solution is separation from these people, and that we would have more of an economic and civic and moral and every other issue progress to come away from where we're at, out of the state of poverty, into a whole new existence, having something of our own land, of our own, to be able to provide for our own needs, to catch up or to even compete with anybody else that comes into this country. You have to remember that every ethnic group in this country own land, and plus they have dual citizenship. We're the only ones that don't have dual citizenship, and that's something I want you to understand what it means. I can't overemphasize how the educational system has failed you from you really truly understanding what our human rights are versus these so-called civil rights. We're going to get into that. I'm your host, Brother Dr. Wisdom to See, Brother Wisdom to See, a.k.a. Dr. Dawood Muhammad, for Talk Black Live Radio. And we are here to talk about later on other subjects matters regarding solar energy, economic development, and also we're talking about solutions. And also, we want to talk about our favorite subject, Savior's Day. And we just recently just had Savior's Day, and a lot of things that on the topic of that was brought forth before the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And what does that mean for white America, and what it will mean for you? And what we're going to do is we're saying that the Honorable Minister Farrakhan said that the future is bright, and so it's going to get even greater and brighter, and that there's much success coming in the future. So with that, we're going to get back with you, and we just right now, this is you're welcome to tuning in and listening in to www.Talk Black Live Radio, the radio station that has your voice in mind. And I'm your host here at www.Talk Black Live Radio. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email me at wisdom2c@talkblackliveradio.com, or you can email me at solarenergyconsultant@gmail.com, or you can call in here at 618-447-5004. Again, 618-447-5004. But remember that when we get into these subjects, these are things that are going to really get our people to really address very serious issues that have been before us that we have actually ignored. And it's time for it to have open transparency to this issue. And we have the right to be able to, we reserve the right to be able to examine and to evaluate the news that we find within the media, within the scope of the internet or the information highway. And yet at the same time, we reserve the right to give our own self-critical analysis of the problems that we see that are extending to the problems that exist within this so-called free society. So we'll be standing by. Thank you for your listening to this brief message. Thank you.